Would you like to discover how to create your own memorable signature talk that gets you more clients? If you say yes, I want you to keep watching because in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to creating a memorable signature talk the next time that you speak. That's right. 3 ways to creating a memorable signature talk the next time that you speak. If we haven't met before, hello, my name is Dr. Christy Iwuchukwu, and I teach female entrepreneurs how to use storytelling to get more clients. If you are watching me right now, and I want you to know that I do appreciate you. If you're going to be watching this as a replay, type in hashtag replay. And don't forget to put in the comment section your name and what part of the world that you are watching me from. You never know who's going to be watching. Tell me how you serve humanity. Someone is going to be transformed through your product and services. That's right. And I'm joining you, coming to you all the way from the Sunshine State of California, the beautiful city of Sacramento. It's going to be an awesome video today. Listen, we're talking about 3 ways to creating a memorable signature talk the next time that you speak. But before I get to talking about the signature talk, now I help women. I teach them how to create their own memorable signature talk. But I, I'm laughing because I know what I'm about to say. And if you have been following me, you probably already know. Coming to America, I was challenged with English as a second language was the thing that kept me behind the scene. Language barrier. I was challenged with language barrier. You see, I know what it feels like to be crippled with social anxiety and fear of public speaking. I was extremely shy. When I walked into a room, I wish that all the lights were turned off so no one could see me. Trying to adapt in this country, trying to assimilate, make friends was very difficult for me. I remember when I used to speak and people used to ask me, "What did you say? What did you say?" It's not that they did not hear what I said, it's because my dialect was different from the way they were used to seeing it, from the way they were used to hearing it. And in that instance, I shrunk. I avoided going to social places. It cost me friendship, opportunities, because I didn't want all the eyes on me. Until I decided that I wasn't going to shrink anymore. I was going to stand up. I had 2 choices, to shrink or to stand up. I decided to do something about it because I knew that I would be facing the same problem, the same challenge over and over and again. I will face the challenge at work. I will change the challenge with talking to people. I just said I had to do something. I had to go to school, and shrinking wasn't an option. And I'm telling you this because yours may not be language barrier. You are school B because you've tried something. You started this project and you tried it and it didn't work out and you never want to try it again. Maybe you are starting to go to school at very older age, sitting in the classroom with all these young people, and you're saying to yourself, how am I going to do it? I'm telling you, you can do it. whatever you are facing. If you develop that mindset, cultivate that mindset that you can do it, and sharing your story is one of those things that everyone has a voice and everyone has something to say. When I decided to get out of my comfort zone and started sharing my story, my expertise, my knowledge with other people, everything changed when I decided to get out of my comfort zone. And in doing so, I have also developed strategies that have allowed me to be able to speak on stages as well. And what I pride myself is helping my clients do the same, going from invisible to a more confident speaker, being able to be captivating on stage, engaging and connecting with your audience on a much deeper level. And so when I talk about not having the confidence, I understand. That's why I'm able to help you do the same. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you what has helped me be able to stand up and speak, because I know that will also help you stand up and speak. One of the problems or one of the challenges that I see speakers face, my clients, one of the biggest problem is not knowing where to begin in creating their talk. The talk is all over and there's no structure to the talk. And sometimes, even when they know where to begin, it doesn't tie in. Sometimes they are using stories, but the challenge with the story they are using is that the story is not the right story for the message or for the audience. The story doesn't tie in with their message. And in that instance, they lose the audience. Now we know that story is one of the best ways to open your talk, to grab the audience attention. But if your story is wrong, if you're choosing the wrong story for the message and the audience, it doesn't do you any good, because the audience, have you ever been in a room and someone is speaking, the speaker is standing there talking, and you're wondering to yourself, am I in the right room? Because the message doesn't tie in with the story that the speaker is using. Using the wrong story for your message. That is number one. The second one, and I see this a lot, especially with emerging or new speakers, and they are speaking, absolutely forget that what they are sharing has to do with the audience. In other words, what they are sharing has no relevancy. That's right. And again, in that instance, both you and the audience lose. How? Because the audience didn't get the transformation that they are there to get. And you didn't get the outcome that you are there to get. Both you and the audience, you lose. See, when it comes to speaking, taking the time and think about what is it that you're going to talk about? Who am I going to talk to? What do they need from me? It's not so much as what you want to share. It's so much as what does the audience want to hear from me. Picking the story that is right for the audience will help the audience remember your talk, will help the audience engage in what you're saying because you're choosing the story that ties in with the message. They may not remember everything that you said, but when you have the right message to go with the story, they will remember the story. So that's number one, choosing the right story for the message. The next thing is the relevancy of your message to your audience. Does it relate to the audience? Are you talking off cuff? Just trying to kill time and the message doesn't relate to the audience. If it doesn't relate to the audience, they will definitely tune you out and you may never have an opportunity to come back again. And you stand to lose your credibility, the relevancy. And the last one is understanding who you are talking to. Understanding who you are talking to. Who is the audience? Is what you're talking about, are they going to get any outcome from it? Is it fit for the audience that you are talking to? We know that speaking is one of the best ways to grow your business, one of the best ways to share the transformation. But guess what? If what you're saying, if your message doesn't tie in with the story that you are using, if it doesn't relate to your audience, you stand to lose the audience. And your talk is not going to be memorable. That's right. You stand to lose the credibility. Next time that you speak, take the time and go through these three things that I talk about. Number one, choosing the right story for your talk. Number two, knowing the audience that you are talking to. It helps you engage with the audience. And number three is the relevancy of the topic to the audience, your message. Listen, if you want to learn more, if you want me to help you, walk you through, show you what it looks like to be able to have a memorable talk that your audience will remember days, months, even years to come, I want you to click on the link above and let's schedule time for a complimentary call. And I'll be able to show you exactly what I mean. Until next time, thank you for watching. If you're watching, thank you for watching and joining me. If you're going to watch this as a replay, don't forget to type in #replay. But guess what? Do me a favor. I want you to share this message because this message is for somebody else. And you never know whose life this message will transform. Until next time, bye everybody.